Welcome back to Little Sneakers, baby. I'm Mike Rainey. To my left, Cal Anjala.
Hey, Mike.
How you making out, Cal?
I'm all right.
Got some slick new sneakers on, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, pal. They're comfy.
Mama money come in?
Not yet, but if it doesn't, I am boned.
What's the most money you ever got from a dead mom?
I still got both my mom, so.
How about you?
Here's hoping.
You got any dead pop money?
Nah, I went to mom or the other.
They didn't give you anything? Listen, I don't mean to hurt your feelings, but when
I thought it's not until both grandparents are dead that you get money.
Well, it might be, because I was about to say when my pop died, he gave me $500, but at that time my mom was already dead too. So
$500.
Yeah.
What are you, fucking Rockefeller?
No, neither are my parents, because they took the money first and spent it, and then a year later they're like, "Oh yeah, when Pop died, he left you $500."
Here's the remaining $10 that we haven't spent. How old were you?
I was probably 10.
Oh, so you wouldn't have even gotten high with it. You would have gotten
No,
kid
dude.
shit.
When I finally got the $500, I went to a place called Gold Medal Sports, and I was fat and had terrible clothes at the time, so all I wanted was to look cool. So I went and I got a Duke starter sweatshirt and a Flyers starter sweatshirt.
Damn.
I got XXLs to try to hide my fat.
Oh, that's too big. Adult XXLs?
Way too big. Well, I was way too big.
Damn. How much did you weigh as a 10-year-old or 11-year-old?
Man, I couldn't imagine, but I was fat enough as to where if you saw me, you'd be like, man, that's a fat child.
Damn. XXL. You fat little porker.
Now I can't wait till your grandparents die.
Jesus.
Ferminator, how are you?
Speaking of fat little children, hello, guys.
Damn, Ferm, you got a slick haircut, buddy.
Thank you. I said, give me the lesbian.
I was just going to ask you if you told the barber to make you look like a nun on vacation.
Yeah, I definitely look like a retired nun right now.
Furman, I got to ask you, man. I knew you had a sleep study last night. How did it go?
It went terribly.
Oh, no.
I had to plug everything in myself, and, like, you know, it's not as... I thought it was going to be, like, a bunch of wires. Like, just imagine, like, Ivan Drago, but the opposite. And it wasn't. It was just a thing on my finger, and I had to wear, like, a belt around my... Like, a championship
Neck.
belt.
Just
I don't think...
Just like a pulse oximeter on
Yeah,
your
just
finger?
that, and then, like, a thing, like what's it, emphysema patients have? Like, the thing that goes in their nose.
Okay.
I had to
The
wear one of
Wine 'em
those,
Dine 'em
too.
69 t-shirt? Yeah.
But, dude, I don't think I gave them enough, like, of the goods.
You didn't get enough Z's for him?
No, I definitely didn't.
Did somebody have to stay with you the entire night?
No, I tried to tell my wife I needed a chaperone, and she almost started crying because we just haven't been getting to sleep with the baby. So
Yeah.
so she was just like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "No, I'm just kidding. Please go to sleep." But I slept from 1:30 to 7:30, like 7:20 something, and then in that time I woke up 4 times, and my kid got in bed like crying at 4 a.m. The other one, not the baby. That would be weird if the baby did. So I was like, I don't think I got any REM sleep.
Yeah,
I
I was
woke
about
up
to say.
more tired than I was going to bed. And I was like, is this enough? They're like, we'll make it work.
So, Jake, does somebody drop the shit off to you?
I had to fucking go get it. I had to go drive up to
Okay.
Penn. I checked out a couple people from Elwyn on Market Street and brought them with me. Actually, it was on Market Street, but I had to drop. I had to take it back today too, which was like, come on, like
Like it was Comcast equipment?
yeah, exactly.
And what is this to
I did
determine?
get HBO. If I have sleep apnea, I'm like, can you just look at me and be like, yeah, he has it.
I thought you were trying to figure out what Casper mattress you needed.
No, so like ever since I was a kid, like I'll choke in my sleep. Remember the time like I almost popped during the dad meat segment?
Yeah.
That happens to me in the middle of the night all the time, like so much. And recently it hasn't been happening, which is a good sign. Knock on wood. So I was like, all right, well if
It's
they don't
actually
catch
for
that,
Micah.
oh son of a bitch. So I was like, if they don't catch that, then like I don't. Is this worth it? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Damn, Jake.
Is the end result going to be you wearing the
Oh, hell yeah.
fighter mask thing to bed?
That's right. I want to be Maverick.
Don't they make something else now that's like way easier?
I think
Like it's
so.
not plugged in or
But
anything?
it depends. Your insurance has to cover it.
You can get
Yeah.
a standing bed, like how they have standing decks for people to work at.
I can't wait, man.
He's gonna have to get a prescription Gravitron to sleep on.
Just like every 30 minutes, you just hear the bed roll to the ceiling. There's just a DJ in the room the whole time.
Well, if your insurance covers the DJ, is the big question.
I'm excited, dude. This is gonna be. I think
I'm
this is
happy
gonna be
for you,
life changing. It's the last thing I say before I die. Yeah.
Damn, Jake. Man, I was hoping somebody would have to watch you overnight. Like you get a sleep paralysis orderly.
Dressed like Slender Man all night in your room.
You think it's a demon in the corner of the room? Meanwhile, it's like some Jamaican nanny named John Cretia just checking her phone all night.
I heard a lot of mm-hms, and when I wake up, it's go to bed, sugar.
Yeah, there's REM sleep and MHM sleep. Mm-hmm.
I did get a couple hours of sleep when she wasn't on speakerphone with her family back in Jamaica.
Oh, man. I can't wait.
Start wearing it all day.
Yeah.
Dude.
I can't believe people don't just go out.
Get a sponsored sleep paralysis mask.
Could we? Could we get it through the podcast?
I'm sure you can get anything, man.
Is Manscaped making one yet? Do they have a mask that sucks your dick all night?
We can make one. All right, boys. Let's pop off.
All right, well.
John, I've been watching a bunch of Impractical Joker content.
Good for you.
And
Content? You mean episodes on True TV?
like separate shit.
He means
like,
just a Colin Jost.
No, like shit with Sal in it, shit with Murr, shit with what's the frankincense, the other guy?
Joe Gatto.
No, what's the other fella?
Joe Gatto.
Q.
Q was
Brian
like
Quinn.
Brian Quinn. Yeah, him.
Yeah.
And then today, right before I came in here, I listened to this interview with Adrian Grenier, who was just talking about how having a bunch of money in your bank account doesn't make you happy.
What a fucking pussy.
Yeah, I couldn't identify with that at all.
That guy's dad really fucked him up good, man. Here's the quarter.
All right, so flip that coin.
So you'd be okay with
you ripping your fucking microphone
episode.
arm right out of there?
Well,
I would. You know, I've been getting in the spirit because I want to be
Impractical
ready.
Joker season spirit.
I know one of these times that we're going to eventually get an Impractical Jokers episode. And I don't want to just sit here and just not be able to rebut you if you said something that probably wasn't true.
Oh.
Like, I want to be ready to
have my
fucking
shit
throw
correct.
it right back in your fucking dumb face if you
All
hit
right.
me with some false info.
We should probably call Guinness Book of World Records for how many times you've lost this toss so far.
Yeah?
You have to be setting a record at this
What's
point.
his number 25?
That sounds about right.
Yeah, it sounds like that.
All right. Hopefully the Jokers are in my favor. I'll flip the coin. If you win, we'll do a serial killer, some kind of freaky
Okay.
murderer, criminal.
Sounds fair.
If I win, we'll all throw on bikinis and talk about the Jokers. Here we go. Oh, I was close this time.
Oh,
You won.
another one, baby.
I was half a flip away.
Did you fart a little bit because of how excited you got?
No, I don't fart a little bit. I fart a lot. You'll know when I fart, motherfucker.
All right, boys. Well, tonight we have our shortest king that we've ever done. I'm talking this motherfucker was tiny.
How tiny?
Anywhere between 5'2" and 5'4". 5'2" I'm leaning toward just because it's funnier, and I think it's more accurate. And then 5'4" is his account, but I can only picture that on his tippy toes.
Yeah,
wearing
that's in the
Timberlands.
scorebook, dude. That's what Allen Iverson was trying to say.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Fucking
Yeah, he's a 6-footer in that case.
yeah.
So this gentleman that I'm talking about is Donald Pee Wee Gaskins.
Damn, they hit him with the Pee Wee.
They hit him with the Pee Wee.
Fuck.
His mom hit him with the Pee Wee right off the bat.
Pee Wee Gaskins.
Mm-hmm.
Is he modern?
Yeah, he is. He was born March 13th, 1933.
I'm not quite sure if you know what modern means.
I do. What's your definition of modern? Like 2000s?
I'd say if he was active in the 90s or later,
Yeah.
I would consider modern.
No, I would say into the 70s he was
Okay.
active. To me, that's modern. What I judge modern by is if I can watch video recollections of shit that happened during this time period.
Okay. Well, I'll have to think of a better word than modern for the next episode. Hopefully, I get a thesaurus for Christmas.
I hope you do.
By that definition, is World War II modern?
Is there video footage of it?
Yeah, there's a ton of video footage.
Well, then, yeah, might as well
kind
have
of.
happened yesterday.
All right.
I don't know. Am I fucking retarded?
I mean, modern seems a little like that. Seems like now, right? Like present day, right? Am I crazy?
To me, modern is like he could conceivably still be alive if he wasn't executed. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's my logic.
Oh man.
We haven't really had any killers that aren't modern then, right? Most of it, nothing has been from before the 1900s, right?
Nanny Doss is probably our oldest.
Okay.
In which case, I guess I would consider everybody modern then.
Yeah, I'm gonna current, modern. These aren't the adjectives that you're good with. I think there's something different.
Because that feels like he's in retirement if he was born in the 30s.
Jake, you're not in your right mind because you've been getting high all night for this sleep study. All right, so I'm not going to trust anything you say.
Sorry, it's this new haircut that really has me sassy.
Where did you go to a haircuttery?
I didn't go. No, I didn't go to a haircuttery. Come on.
Was the person
I have
cutting your hair
some
also doing a sleep
self-respect.
test?
Yeah, the person cutting was also getting one done. Like,
Yeah, that was their sleep issue that they were there for. I went to a place right down the street, and they usually do a good job.
I think I know what you're talking about. Does it face Chester Pike?
No, it's on it's in like Springfield, place called Tavani's.
Hair dickheads. Oh, dude, I went to that place. It was my first haircut out of being fucked up from coronavirus last year.
Okay.
They fucked my shit up.
Yeah.
It was bad.
You wear a hat for
Really?
a couple months?
No, but it was one of those deals where like you're past the point of being able to tell them stop, this is fucked up, because they've already gone too far.
Mm-hmm.
But they're like, how do you like it? And you're just like, yeah.
You just described our
Great.
podcast.
But yeah, I'll never go back to that place. They fucked my shit up. They were so nice though. And then one thing that I really loved about it, and then we'll get to Wee Gaskins, was while I was getting my hair cut, this guy that comes in and sells supplies to barbers in this area is this middle-aged to older, so I guess he would be modern, Chinese guy. This older,
Take it easy.
yeah, I would say like 50-something Chinese guy comes in and he sells supplies to barbers throughout this area. And he came in and one of the barbers asked him if people ever fuck with him, what he would do while he's on his route selling supplies. He's like, well, I'm a third-degree black belt in Taekwondo, and I also have this, and he pulled out a gun.
Jesus Christ.
So I haven't been back to Tavani since.
You don't really have to study the martial arts if you're also carrying a gun.
Yeah.
From
All
the
right.
Steven Seagal School of Martial Arts, it sounds like.
To get back to Donald P. Wee Gaskins, the pride of Florence, South Carolina.
Okay.
So I mentioned he was born on March 13th, 1933. His mother's name was Yulia.
Spelt the same as Julia?
No, Eulea.
Huh. What nationality is that?
Regular ass honky.
Okay. Names are fucked up back then, dude.
They
There are
were.
more names
Dude.
that I've never fucking heard of from before the 40s.
John, I might start using that as my criteria for modern. If you
What?
got a fucked up Dust Bowl name,
Then it's not
you're not modern.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. Let's get the dictionary people on the line. Get this thing changed before the end of the year.
But dude, another funny thing about Yulia was her last name was Parrot.
Julia Parrot.
Yeah. And she referred to Pee-wee. His birth name was Donald, but she initially started calling him Pee-wee, but she also referred to him as Junior Parrot.
Baby bird.
Weird.
Very weird.
Was the dad in the picture?
Kind of. So Yulia was a farm laborer, and the dad was a local farm owner who would pork Yulia, and he would give her $1 a pork.
Whoa.
Damn.
Pussy was cheap back then.
Hey, can you imagine fucking Dollar Tree pussy? Jake's imagining it right now. You better fucking go back to producing, you fucking weirdo.
Imagine being used to that Dollar Tree pussy and then they go raise it to $1.50.
Riots.
Oh my god.
You already got a pussy budget laid out for the month, dude.
Dude, I couldn't imagine. But get this. So once it became apparent that she conceived his child, he's like, all right, I'm going to make you a deal. For $10 a month, I'm going to pay, instead of paying you $1 a shot, I'm going to pay you $10 a month, and I'm going to let you live in a shack on my land.
Ooh,
So
swept her
Mr.
off her feet.
Gaskins, Mr. Gaskins hooked her up. $10 a month, you're getting getting a place to live.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sounds like Mr. Gatsby.
Are you still high, Furman?
Great Gatsby's modern, right?
And I think it's the exact. No, it was the 20s, right? You were close. Could be Jay Gatsby.
It could be. All right. So, one thing. There weren't any head injuries. There wasn't any animal torture, and there wasn't any bedwetting. So you would think he's out of the woods in regards to being a serial killer.
Except for the fact that he's 5'2".
Can I take a guess as to what happened?
Go for it, Jacob.
Did somebody steal his bike?
Pretty good.
Yeah, when he got when he was in court, they were about to sentence him, and then Pee Wee Gaskins was like, "I say we let him go." But when Pee Wee was 1, he drank kerosene.
Dude.
Can you paint that picture for me? Do you know anything about these circumstances?
I do not, but I know
Was
that
it in his bottle?
Dude, I don't know. Well, his mom was abusive, and one very fucked up thing that his mom would do is she would normally have boyfriends around, and she would prostitute herself to make some extra cash, and she would have Pee Wee watch her have sex with these men.
All right, that seems like enough to do without the bedwetting and the fucking other shit. That seems like enough.
And from drinking the fucking kerosene, he did have seizures for a while.
Does kerosene stunt your growth? Is that responsible?
I don't think it does.
Man, I wonder what it does. Probably fucks you up.
Makes him a little bit more
Makes you a little bit
flammable.
turnt. All right, so during this time, he has numerous stepdads, and all the stepdads fucking whip his ass. So this is the South, and they're working on fucking tobacco farms. So it's not easy living.
Yeah.
He goes to school. He's getting fucking teased by the kids because he's always the fucking run of the litter. When he's 11 years old, he drops out of school. He's like, fuck this. I'm not doing this shit anymore. However, he's good with shit, and he knows how to fix shit. So by the time he turns 12, he becomes a mechanic. Could you imagine a little mechanic wiping the grease off his little fingers, telling you how much your shit's going to cost to repair?
Yeah, it's going to run you a good... well, you could fuck my mother over here.
You're going to need a new transmission. He becomes a mechanic, and he's doing pretty well. And he's making some money doing this at fucking 12. However, at the age of 13, his stepdad at that time was a guy named Heinous.
Jesus.
Sounds like another Looney Tunes character. Heinous says, you're done fucking working on carts. You're going to come work in the fucking tobacco fields. So he's got to go fucking slave away in the fields all the time now. At this time...
Which involves no skill. This kid had at least a skilled path in his future.
You said this was a stepdad?
Yes.
It was Hinnant?
Hinnant.
Or hitting it?
Okay. Nant.
Okay.
Or hitting it.
Hitting
Is that what you said, you fucking devil? You fucking pervert devil.
Furman, you devil.
All right, so fucking Hannah says, no, you're fucking working in the fields. So he's like, all right, fuck this shit. He links up. He's 13 now. He links up with 2 other dirt balls in the area. All right? So these kids are Danny Smith and Henry Marsh. They form a little gang. What do you think they call themselves?
The tobacco pussies.
The Lil Gaskins?
No, they call themselves the Trouble Trio.
Whoa!
Damn.
Yeah, little badasses.
No room for expansion, though.
Nah. Well, it's short-lived, though, because they disband shortly thereafter. So when they're 13...
Well, I'm glad they didn't get T-shirts made.
They form the Trouble Trio, and they're getting into some kid shit. They're getting into fucking stealing candy, stealing cigarettes.
Throwing rocks through warehouse windows.
Yeah, then they graduate to gang rape.
Yikes.
Whoa.
Yep. They have a little clubhouse that they hang out in and do their troublesome shit in. And as they get a little bit older, they start branching out a little bit. They steal cars. They're able to travel. They want to steal enough money and steal enough goods to be able to have a little cash in their pockets to travel to nearby towns and pick up new prostitutes. When I think when they're 16, they gang rape Henry Marsh's sister Julie.
Henry's involved with it?
Yes. So he lures his own sister into this fucking shack which is like their clubhouse, and they all gang rape her.
I'm starting to think Henry's a bad influence.
He's a bad apple. They lure her back. They gang rape her. She tells her parents. The Smith family becomes aware, and fucking old Wee Gaskins family becomes aware. They all get ass whippings. Nobody gets in trouble for it. However, the Smith and the Marsh families leave town.
Yeah.
So it's fucked up enough. It wasn't like a case of he said, she said. Like, this shit clearly happened to make a fucking family in the fucking 40s just pick up shop and leave to another place.
Fucking raped his own sister
He
his
did.
buddies. Ugh. Yowzer.
Furman, were you going to add something?
No, I'm staying out of this one.
All right.
Wait, what's that look on your face?
No, stop. I'm not,
Are you biting the insides of your cheeks to keep from laughing, you animal?
absolutely
Jesus,
not.
Jake.
All right, Furman. All right, dude. So in 1949, old Pee-wee is 16 years old. He links up with another neighborhood dirtball named Walt, which is a good dirtball name.
Yeah.
He links up with Walt, and they start getting into burglaries. They break into a house where they think nobody's home, but it turns out the girl in this family is home. She surprises them with a hatchet. Wee Gaskins is able to disarm her, takes it from her, and he hits her in the head with the hatchet. He thinks he kills her. He does not. The girl survives. Pee-wee ends up getting arrested. He gets charged with assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill.
Did he hit her with the sharp side?
I don't know. I haven't been able to find that out. I was looking everywhere that I possibly could for this. I don't know if he bludgeoned her or he fucking diced her with this fucking thing.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Now there is something because that where I that information led me was to this, and this is something that I'm really bummed that I couldn't get my hands on, but I'm going to track it down at some point. When I get it, I'm going to end up giving it away to somebody. So Wee Gaskins ended up writing an autobiography. There are so few copies in print that the cheapest copy that I could find on Amazon was for over $300.
God damn.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think we'd get a more detailed explanation in regards to exactly what he did
Yeah.
if I was able to get.
When did he write it? In the 70s, 80s?
I
I don't want to skip ahead, but
forget. Like, I would say late 70s.
okay.
I'm gonna go with late 70s, but
And
I'll
is
verify that. For
like
you.
listed as like a tell-all kind of a.
Yeah, he wrote it in conjunction with this other guy that he fucking was put in contact with through prison, and it's rumored that he killed anywhere between 15 to over 100.
Jesus Christ.
So when he got busted, like his whole thing was like trying to avoid the death penalty.
Mm-hmm.
But then when they told him like, all right, you're not going to get the death penalty, he started opening up more and more. Then he was given life in prison, and then they reinstated the death penalty in South Carolina.
Got your ass.
Yeah.
Dude.
So
Damn.
he was just like, all right, fuck this. I'm not telling you all I know then.
Huh. A real back and forth.
Yeah. So he goes to the South Carolina Industrial School for Boys for this hatchet attack on this poor girl. When he gets there, this is in Florence, South Carolina as well. When he gets there, he's instantly made another boy's bitch.
Damn.
And the boy that's running shit that becomes Pee-wee's power man, as he called it, was a young man by the name of Boss Poss.
POSS?
Yes.
That Boss Poss is making other kids hold his pocket and call him Poss? Jesus Christ, dude.
I don't think it helped his cause by when he got there, he started calling him Bus Puss.
Dude, I'm leading a revolt against Boss Poss if I'm in that situation.
You're going to learn to love Boss Poss because even though he does rape Pee-wee for over a year,
Jesus.
he does something very nice for him later on down the line.
Oh, I love a good redemption story. I can't wait to hear what he does.
Ice cream cake.
Dude, he fucking rapes Pee-wee at this boys' school for over a year. In addition to that, he calls
He's like the Sting of tantric boy sex. That's a long orgasm delay.
I'll send a BOSSS to the world. All right, so he's raping this poor kid for over a year, and he at one point early on in Pee-wee's time at the fucking industrial school for boys, Boss Poss orders 20 other kids to gang rape him.
My God.
Jeez.
So imagine being the smallest motherfucker in this kid's jail, and you're getting porked by everybody in there.
Dude, imagine like you're just in like one after one little boys raping you, and you just keep your only defense is being like, "Yo, you're gay. Yo, you're gay for this, dog." Damn, what are you, gay?
Damn, you should be a child psychologist, man.
Yeah,
You should work at the kid prisons.
yeah. I'll take a one of those civil service tests, see if that's what I'm meant to do.
I think you do well, man. Dude, so he's in there, and eventually he's like, fuck this shit, man. I've had a year of this. I'm fucking bailing. So he escapes. He's only away for 2 days before he gets caught. Gets brought back to the fucking the school for boys. He's thrown in solitary confinement for 3 months. And he says during this time, like, this is the most enjoyable time he's had in prison because he's not getting butt-fucked every day.
Yeah, do whatever you can to stay in solitary confinement.
Dog, he's there for 3 months. He gets out. Boss Poss is chomping at the bit for this motherfucker.
Oh, Boss is still here.
Boss Poss is still waiting for his little ass. So not only does he become Boss Poss's sweetheart again, but Boss Poss makes him wear ladies' underwear around the jail.
Oh my God, Boss Poss has so many redeeming qualities.
You're gonna love him in a minute. I trust me.
I'm already turning around.
So he gets back, and the panties are a breaking point. He's like, "Fuck this! I'm escaping again." So he breaks out of this place again.
And these kids aren't 18 yet, right? They're
No.
all under.
No, he's getting close though. So he breaks out again, and he runs to an aunt's house, which isn't too far. He's able to stay there for close to 3 months. And then eventually he's like, all right, I got to go back. So the aunt turns him back in. He goes back to jail. The guards start whipping his ass. He punches a guard in the balls. They're whipping his ass more and more now. Boss Poss is still on his ass. So he's like, fuck it, I'm leaving again. He leaves for a third time. Okay? He escapes this kid's jail for a third time.
Why the fuck did he go back after being chilling at his aunt's house for 3 months?
His aunt turned him in.
Oh, that wasn't his choice?
I don't think so, no.
Damn.
The first time it was. Now, the third time he escapes, he links up with a carnival, and he becomes a carny. While he's working for the carnival, he falls in love with this 13-year-old girl named Mary, who's also a part of the carnival.
Does she have a beard?
She's not yet a lady.
The day after he marries 13-year-old Mary, he turns himself back into the children's jail.
Oh my God, he already hated his wife that much?
Yeah.
And you said 13-year-old? Jesus.
He's dating a 13-year-old.
Which
Oh,
is that okay when you're 17?
No.
No.
Right?
In that time in the South, maybe.
But I mean, like, yeah, this is out of the age of child marriage. You know what I mean? Like, that shit
Yeah.
doesn't happen anymore. But, like, if you're underage, what's the limit? Like, if you're 17 dating a 14-year-old girl, which is weird.
That's, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the day you're 18, you can't do that anymore, right?
I would imagine
Essentially?
so. And plus, too, I think things probably got weird because they were probably announcing their ages in front of a funhouse mirror, which changes things. I don't know.
There's no way she was 13. She was frumpy as a 60-year-old lady.
He turns himself in, and in 1951, he finishes his sentence finally. He's 18. He gets out. He goes back to being a mechanic. Mary gets pregnant. So now he's got to be a responsible man. He's got a kid on the way. He's like, all right, fuck, man. I got to do what's right here. While he's a mechanic, he runs into a guy he knows named Slick, which is never a good thing. Slick is a manager at a local tobacco farm, and he's like, look, I'm looking for somebody to help me oversee all these workers. I can offer you good money, I can offer you a truck, and I can offer you a place to stay on this tobacco farm if you're willing to come. And he's like, fuck, this is everything I need right now. He's got a pregnant wife. He needs money. He's got wheels now. He's like, fuck, I'm going to go do that. Pretty soon after, Slick comes up with a nice grift for the both of them. He's like, all right, here's the deal. We're going to go around to other farms in this area. We're going to buy their tobacco off of them, and then we're going to set their shit on fire for the insurance money. So a lot of farms in this area know to go to Slick and Wee Gaskins to set their farms on fire, to burn it down, and get the insurance money. So they have that going for a little while, and things are going well there until a new owner takes over the farm where Slick and Pee-wee are managing. The new owner takes over, and the daughter of the owner overhears Slick and Pee-wee talking about the scam they got going on. And she thinks she's Slick. So one day she's trying to lure that information over Pee-wee. And she lets him know that she's aware of the scam that they have going on. She doesn't know that Pee-wee's not the one. She had him fucked up.
No, Pee-wee went and did something fucked up.
Pee-wee cracked her ass in the head with a hammer.
Jesus Christ. Why does he need a weapon? Is he that tiny?
Dude, do you think he had to, like, jump up when he's smacking people with these hammers?
He can only fuck somebody up when they're next to a stepping stool. You stand over there for me.
Bitch, you better sit down so we can fight. So he cracks her with a hammer. He gets 5 years in the South Carolina State Penitentiary. He gets 5 years, but when the judge sentences him, he calls the judge a son of a bitch.
Damn.
And he gets an extra year tacked on. At this point, he's in 1953, he's 20 years old.
Wow.
So in South Carolina State Penitentiary, he becomes somebody else's bitch. He's sweetheart material. He's a little cute motherfucker.
Yeah. Smooth. He's got smooth ass.
Probably a smooth ass. He's got a squeaky little voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he gets in there, and he becomes the sweetheart.
Does he have soft features?
No, actually, he looks like a little version of me.
Really?
Yeah. I'm going to show you a picture.
Are you horny for Pee-wee?
No, but you're going to be horny for me after you see this picture. But, dude, he gets in there, and
I'm one step ahead of you, Mike.
And his power man is a gentleman by the name of Arthur. So I'm going to show you Wee Gaskins. Doesn't he look like a little version of me?
No.
What?
Maybe a little bit.
I told you, man. Jake, Furman, what do you think?
No. I don't see it.
All right, well. Danny, can you hand me that hammer over there? All right, so his new power man is a gentleman by the name of Arthur, who makes him his sweetheart.
Is Power Man a term that you made up, or is this?
No, it's something that Wee Gaskins would use to describe like the.
He's a bitch to this Power Man.
Yes, yeah. So Power Man was always like the guy that was like that nobody fucked with in the prison.
That's misleading. Like if it feels like if you're calling someone Power Man, it feels like it's a compliment.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
you're enabling this.
Yeah.
You know,
think of how much everybody loves Power Man 5000. You know,
I mean, if you suck up to him, maybe he's not gonna.
Don't suck up to him, huh?
Maybe he's not gonna slam your ass as hard as he would normally. Be more gentle.
Do you think it's possible when you're in jail to suck somebody's dick so good that they like you and leave you alone?
Christ.
That they will leave you alone?
Yeah, like, look, I'm gonna suck it so good right now, but you got to promise not to bother me for another 3 months.
3 months?
Yeah.
Wow. I was thinking 1 month. You gotta be really good. It's 3 months, dude.
Because that's the rule that I would lay down if I was going to prison. Be like, all right, here's the deal. If you're going to be my power man, if you think you got what it takes to be my power man, me, myself as a person, all right, yeah, I'll suck your dick every day. But I'm going to do it like I'm drunk and competing in a pie eating contest.
Or I could do it one good time quarterly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sharks. What do you think?
Show me your
Are you in?
quarter numbers.
Yes.
It's a no for me, dog.
I don't know. That sounds like a fair proposition.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta show me what you got, buddy. Suck me sideways, and we'll talk about it.
Can you at least take your hat off and put it on my head while I'm doing it? Did you ever just like start doing your wife's hair while she's doing it? I'm actually getting pretty good at ladies' hair now.
Is that a French braid?
Damn, Jamie, when'd you get cornrows?
Is that how you got dreadlocks?
Yeah, I was eating a Puerto Rican girl's pussy so long that I came out with dreadlocks.
All right, guys, full disclosure, that's how I got this haircut.
All right.
And what was the name of that salon you said?
So while Pee-wee's in jail, I gotta look this up. I should know this, but he attacks another power man in the jail named Hazel Brazel. I don't recall whether or not he kills him or not, but I'm pretty sure this is a gentleman that he attacked while he was taking a shit.
Hazel was on the shitter
Hazel Brazel.
at his most vulnerable. And
Yes.
Pee-wee.
Jake, could you look that up real quick?
Yeah.
All right.
Pee-wee's a fucking...
He's
don't
a
play
menace,
by the
man.
rules,
Like,
dude.
he's not a regular sweetheart. Like, he will come for your ass.
Yeah.
And he will
Let me
fuck
take a
it.
shit, dude. Come on.
Dude, that's got to be one of the most frustrating aspects of prison is you can't even relax while you're taking a DV.
I know. That fucking sucks.
And Wee Gaskins looks like Mort Saul. Not you. Just getting a further look. I'm looking down here.
Are you familiar with Mort Saul?
He's a comedian, right?
Yeah.
Modern?
Catskills guy. I wouldn't say modern. No.
Yeah.
Well, to Mike's terms, maybe.
All right.
Modern in the sense that he was alive during the United States of America's reign. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So in 1954, Pee-wee misses his bitch Mary so much, John.
This is pregnant 13-year-old now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, he misses Mary so
And he's got a baby, right?
He does.
He had the kid.
By this point, 1954, he misses his wife Mary so much that every time he's sucking dick, he's pretending it's hers. You ever miss somebody that much, Jake?
Me personally,
Yes.
not yet.
Okay.
Hazel Brazel, he sliced the throat of Brazel and took his newly earned position of power man. That's
There
what
you
he
go.
did. He afterwards he was sentenced to 9 years. The first 6 months served in solitary confinement.
All right. Thank you for
Damn,
looking
so
it up, man.
in jail, he got another 9 tacked on.
Okay, man.
Yowzer.
Dude, just
Did
imagine.
Hazel live?
Just imagine, like, you're taking a
Doesn't
shit
say.
and you see Pee-wee Gaskins' little light-up shoes running towards you with a knife. Here's where you're going to grow to love Boss Poss. He misses his wife Mary so much that he sneaks into a barrel at the prison that he knows is going out on a truck, and he escapes. He gets out, he escapes. He eventually is able to steal a car, uses the car to take himself to Lake Wales, Florida. Notices there's a local carnival in town. Starts asking around, who do I look for? Who do I talk to try to find employment with this carnival? They're like, oh, you want to talk to Boss Poss.
Damn.
Boss Poss is running this carnival.
Whoa.
Boss Poss gives him a job.
What?
Yeah,
He's nice to him?
he is.
Wow.
Different rules on the outside, buddy.
Yeah.
So
He still fucked him in the butt.
he is, yeah. Dude,
It was different.
yeah, he's hanging on to like the bar on the tilt-a-whirl getting butt fucked. All right, so while he's back in the carnival, he meets another lady, falls in love again. You know how easily I fall in love.
He left jail because he missed his current wife so much. He didn't even look for her?
He might have, but then he met another lady named Betty Jean. Marries Betty Jean. At no point is he getting divorced. He's just stacking up marriages. So he meets Betty Jean, and early on in their marriage, she convinces him to start devising a plan to break her brother out of jail. Initially, what they come up with was like, all right, we're going to bring him a carton of cigarettes, and in this carton of cigarettes, there's going to be a razor blade that he's going to use to help cut himself out. So they give him this carton of cigarettes with the razor blade in it. He's able to escape.
Is he in a cardboard box? How the fuck do you use a razor blade
Seriously.
to get out of a concrete and metal prison?
Dude, I don't know, but he's using the razor blade to somehow free himself from the constraints of prison.
All right.
He uses it to get out. And the joke's on old Pee-wee because it turns out that Betty Jean's brother is actually her husband that they just broke out of jail.
Whoa, damn.
Yeah.
He got flim-flammed on this one.
He did. So police end up figuring it out pretty quickly that Betty Jean's in on it. They track her down, know that Wee Gaskins is in cahoots with her. He gets busted for that. So he does 6 months in jail. While he's in jail for that crime, he ends up cutting a guy's ear off.
Jesus Christ.
Again,
Pee-wee.
he's trying to be the power man. Jake, if you were trying to be the power man, how would you dominate me?
Probably just sit really close. You know, so like that you can't be comfortable. Just like being on an airplane together. Just like that. That's all.
Yes, Cruella, let's go. So he does 6 months in county jail, but on top of that, the FBI gets him for auto theft, for driving the car across state lines. So that's a federal crime.
Wow.
Okay, well, the FBI's involved. Now they know that he split this other jail, right?
Yeah, so he ends up going to federal prison for all this shit, for escaping jail and for the car theft.
Yeah, he's still got like
And
fucking 9 years left.
What about
right?
the cutting the ear off? He didn't get anything more for that, cutting the guy's ear off?
I don't know exactly. I don't remember how long he ends up doing total.
Do you know why he did that? Like, did it say, like, when you read, like, why he cut the guy's ear off?
The guy clearly wasn't listening.
You mean he didn't hear the secret word?
Oh, man.
There it is.
Very funny, Jake.
I'll be going now.
All right, so there's actually a very funny ear-related tragedy later on that we're going to talk about. So Pee-wee is a little stinker. He keeps an ear out for people. Let's just say that. All right, dude. So in fucking while he's in prison, he meets a guy from the Genovese crime family named Frank Costello, who takes such a liking to Pee-wee. What were you going to say, Jake?
There's
Character in The
The
Departed?
Departed, yeah. Leonardo DiCaprio's character.
Oh, that's him?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's his
Oh,
character.
wow. He meets Pee-wee Gaskins.
I'm not a cop.
Okay.
That was modern. That one was.
I'll take your word for it, man. Dude, so he takes such a liking to Pee-wee Gaskins that he bestows upon him a little nickname. What do you think he calls him?
Big Pee-wee.
Oh man, that's a good one. Power Man.
Power Man 5'2".
Yeah, Frank Costello calls Pee-wee Gaskins Little Hatchet Man.
Nice.
I forgot how fucking dumb Italians were. I forgot to turn on my fucking absolute stupid retard brain to make up a nickname. You like the Hatchet people. You little Hatchet man, all right?
I don't know. I think it's great.
I think it's great too, but it's because they're so stupid that they have no choice but to be simple and to the point, you know?
Yeah, there was actually like Goodfellas, like Pee-wee was actually stirring gravy with a hatchet. He's cutting garlic really thin with it. All right, so in 1961, he finally gets off of this fucking sentence. So I would say,
Jesus Christ, he's in and out of jail for
so dude,
15 years, yeah.
54 is when he escaped and made his way to the carnival, where he ended up getting caught.
Yeah.
So 61, he finally gets out. In 1961, he's 28.
Okay.
He ends up hooking up with the traveling ministry with the Reverend Georgie Todd. And he becomes the driver for Reverend Georgie Todd. And they travel from town to town doing these revivals. And while he's traveling from town to town, he's robbing houses and just robbing businesses and just taking what he can along the way. Guess what else happens? He falls in love again.
Oh my God, he's such a horny little bitch.
This is his fourth wife.
Jesus.
And this lovely lady's name is Jairus Dolores. So you know she's fat as shit.
How old was this one?
I don't know, man.
Okay.
I don't know, but with a name like Jairus Dolores, it sounds like you're born 38 years old. You're born 38 with a fucking Eeyore hoodie. All right, this doesn't last long, this marriage. 1962, Pee-wee is convicted of molesting a 12-year-old.
Yikes.
He gets busted. he's able to slip out of the handcuffs in the courthouse,
Oh my God, he's so small.
and he jumps out a window 30 feet down.
Oh my God, but it's because he's so small that the gravity doesn't impact him the same way as others. He's like Ant-Man in that way,
He
right?
just breaks in the Skittles.
Dude, how the fuck did he survive? Is he America's first parkour instructor? 30 feet?
Dude, Ted
30
Bundy
feet.
did the same thing, right? He jumped out of a...
Yeah, he did it, and he went to hide in the woods.
Yeah.
God damn. Stop putting these criminals so close to the ground near the woods. Up, highest floor they got.
Dude,
So he escaped
he
scot-free.
He ends up stealing a fucking sheriff's car. He gets away. He's on the run. He ends up trading the sheriff's car in to like a fucking car fencing operation for another car. Ends up taking a bus, and he's back down to Florida.
Wait,
Like
What?
dude? It's like this insane like.
like he's driving the bus? Like he exchanged it for a bus?
No.
Oh.
Like he steals the sheriff's car.
Trades it for a car.
Trades it for a car.
Trades that car for a bus ticket.
Yes. He ends up selling that car and ends up hopping a bus back down further south. So at this point, he ends up back down in Florida.
Imagine how shitty of a car you must have.
I think he's just bad with money.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like to me.
To trade it in for a bus ticket.
He ends up down there again, and he falls in love again.
My God.
Gets married for the fifth time to a lady named Lenny Oxendine.
Still has not gotten divorced.
Do vows mean nothing to him?
He tries to do right. He tries to get his job back at the carnival with Boss Poss. But when he gets down there, he finds out. Hold my hand for this, John. I don't want you to hear this news without having somebody with you. Boss Poss kills himself.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
What?
Apparently, Boss Poss killed himself in a funeral home when he found out that his wife and children had died in a fire.
Oh, my God. Jesus Christ.
Jake, I'm sorry I told you that news without extending my foot to you. I gave John my hand and...
I can't reach mine.
All right.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Boss Poss is dead, guys.
I never thought I'd feel so bad for Boss Poss.
Yeah.
Honestly. Never in my life would I ever feel as bad for Boss Poss.
Did Boss Poss have any pallbearers?
He had some Boss Bears.
When somebody was doing gay shit around him, would he say, Pulse? Edit that on the fly.
No, that's in there.
Take it out. Take it the fuck out.
All right, dude. Yeah, so Boss Poss kills himself. Wee Gaskins ends up going back to jail and doing 4 years for raping a lady.
God,
So in 1968, he's 35. What were we going to say?
I thought you were going to say Boss Poss's corpse.
Honestly, I think that would have been fair.
Yeah, he would have been a flower man. No, that's...
Is that a Flowers in the Attic reference?
no. This is
Okay.
because
You
Power
give
Man.
flowers to the dead.
Yeah.
And He's a
Okay.
power man.
Well, I've never read that book.
No, neither have I.
I think it's about incest, though, not about corpse, not about necrophilia.
Well, if it's anything like the movie, I know in the movie, these children, their parents die, and they're forced to live with wealthy relatives, and the relatives make them live in the attic.
Okay.
In the movie, they're not porking each other.
Okay.
But I don't know. You know how books be.
Books do be different than movies.
Upon his release in 1968, he's 35 now. He still hasn't killed anybody.
Sounds like he's ready to run for president.
He is eligible. Cutting the guy's ears off might have. Yeah. All right. Now that I recall. All right. Fucking Hazel Brazell. He didn't kill, although he did slash his throat.
Oh, okay, that's confirmed.
He did not kill him.
All right.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
So in 1968, he's 35. He's released, and at this time, he later recalls experiencing a feeling called the bothersomeness for the first time.
He made this up?
He did.
This sounds like the Zappos.
That's exactly what I thought
Okay.
of when I first heard this term.
Yeah.
The bothersomeness. That's disturbing.
It is terrifying because
yeah.
you know it's like a common thread that they're experiencing, that there's something to it.
Yeah.
It's not just like willy-nilly killing people. Like,
Yeah.
they're feeling something that's clearly overcoming them.
Mm-hmm.
What would yours be called?
The diarrhea horniness.
I think mine would be like the oinky boinkies.
Damn. You see that look in Jake's eyes?
That was Furman.
Looks like he's got the winky boinkies. We should get out of here and give him some room.
All right, dude. So in September of 1969, he's 36 years old now.
Summer of Love.
The month after Manson.
Yeah.
By this point, most serial killers have already gotten started. You know, he's past the point of when a serial killer starts their murders.
Can I ask, do you think like serial killers were like a phase, like vlogging? Because it just seems like Manson like set the tone, was a pioneer.
Yeah, they were more skinfluencers.
It's so bad, it's good.
No, it's just bad.
No, dude, I think the reason why we had so many serial killers from that era up until maybe like the 90s was because you could just get away with so much.
Yeah, it was
without
as many cameras and
information didn't travel as freely
Yeah.
as it does now, whereas you can't get away with shit now. Although, did you guys see this week there was a black serial killer?
in Virginia.
Yeah.
No.
Caught?
They caught him. Apparently, he had killed 4 prostitutes and would put their bodies in a Target shopping cart.
Oh, I heard something
try to dispose of
about
them.
that,
Yeah.
but I didn't read the whole thing. That's
Put
crazy.
him in a Target shopping cart and then
Tr-
leave him
try
at a
to-
Walmart.
Try to return them. That's insane.
I think my prostitute's broken. Take it back to a Costco, man. They don't ask shit. They're just the line's too long. They just take it back. They give you cash.
Yeah, it was fucked up, too, because as soon as I saw that Target shopping cart, I instantly knew those victims were targeted.
When did he get caught? This week?
Who? Wee Gaskins?
No. Jesus Christ. The
No, he's not
Virginia
that
guy.
modern.
I don't know. I don't know if he got caught this week or they just started piecing together these other murders, which would make him technically a serial killer.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Like, this just... I don't know. This fucking killing prostitutes is like murder T-ball.
How many prostitutes did the Virginia guy get at the Target?
4.
Wow, I'd expect more.
Why do you say that?
Maybe he should pay less. It's their slogan, guys. It's their expect more, pay less.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
man. I wish it happened at a Walmart so you could roll back that fucking joke.
I did. I wish it happened there, too, so we could rename it Paul Mart. All right.
I'm sorry.
Jake, you feeling the oinky boinkies yet? If so,
Yeah.
kill everybody in this fucking room right now.
Listen, Manson, I feel like, for real, he was like the Hannah Gadsby of serial killers. And then everyone thought they could tell their life story on a microphone afterwards.
Yeah.
With no punchlines.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have very Hannah Gadsby energy right now with my haircut.
Yeah, the haircut.
So
That's exactly what I was thinking.
All right.
At this point, he's 36. Pee-wee's 36. He's got a fucked up haircut just like Jake.
Reclaiming my time.
He ends up beginning a series of murders that he calls his coastal kills.
Ooh, okay. No more inland activity for him.
No, he's...
This motherfucker's putting on some flip-flops and he's hitting the
Saw
beach,
life,
baby.
yeah.
Little vacation.
He's on island time.
Little vacation violence.
He refers to himself as
the coastal kills.
killings.
Yeah, these are the coastal kills. His first one is a hitchhiker named Angie. He
So
kidnapped...
this is his first murder, right?
This is,
Yeah.
yes. This is the first of many. Like I said before, it was at least
15
15 to over 100. And he's starting at 36.
1969.
Wow.
He's starting at 36 years old. He picks up this woman named Angie. He kidnaps her. He rapes her. He brings her back into the woods. He bites off her left nipple sticks a knife into her butt, sticks it in so forcefully that it comes through her vagina.
Oh my God.
I don't like the sound of that.
After this, he makes her perform oral sex on her.
She's not dead, but when he does that?
No. Eventually, that does kill her. And then after she is dead, he sinks her body in the swamp.
Ugh.
And this is just the first of many coastal kills. And then he has another genre of kills that we're going to get into in the next part of this episode.
A whole nother genre?
Dog, just wait. All right, so we're heading over to the Patreon. If you go over to patreon.com/lilstinkers, that's LILSTINKERS, you get access to all the other shit we've done before. You get early access to every episode. Every month now we're doing monthly AMAs that are also live that you can participate in, ask anything you want. Jake will reveal one perverted fact about himself for each MMA. Each MMA. He'll also fight one of us. He's going to wrestle one of us while revealing a perverted fact about himself. We're going to add an extra episode each month just for patrons. And then some other fun stuff. If I can get these two to agree to something. Will you two agree to the thing that I texted you about last night?
If we make a lot more money, yeah.
Why won't you do it now?
Because you want to film a fucking television show, Mike. A lot of effort.
No, it would not. If I put everything together where all you had to do was show up, would you be a part of this idea? It wouldn't cost you a dime.
Are we're detectives?
Yeah.
I'm going to need a new suit. You ain't never seen a fucking detective wearing a khaki suit, have you? That's all I got that fits right now, all right?
You could be the first.
All right, detective
All
khaki bitch.
All right, so now that I got John's agreement for this, we're going to
It's
have...
not in writing.
It is. Give me a blood oath right now. Jake, take out a knife, please.
All right, hang on.
John, cut slice part of your dick off like you're cutting garlic. All right, so we got
to lose a couple inches, you know what I mean?
All right, so we got all that cool shit coming down the pike in addition to all the stuff we already do and that we're going to be doing by the end of this month and in the months to follow. Join us over on the Patreon. Again, that's patreon.com/lilstinkers, and come find out more about old Wee Gaskins. And once again, R.I.P. Happy birthday in heaven, Boss Poss. See you guys over there.